The month of June brings Father's Day, and with it comes another flood of retail and commercial frenzies. The media preys upon our attention. The retail industry is chomping at the bit, sometimes opening early and closing late in order to receive our cash reserves. Uh, like our mother story, we all have a father story. And the stories are as varied as the individuals who share them. And every story has variables that create even more unique situations. Hi, my name is Gladys Bell, and if we haven't met yet, I'm a volunteer for the Motherless Daughters Ministry. Every Monday, we invite you to join us for Monday Morning Ministry Moments, otherwise known as 4M4U. Our purpose is to encourage, increase awareness, and support you in your mother loss journey. If this message is helpful to you, we ask you to share it with other mothers' daughters. Uh, Give us a review and share your thoughts in the comment section. As a volunteer for the Motherless Daughters Ministry, I must say the plot thickens when we add in the ingredient of mother loss to our father story. Whether our mother loss was by death or by some other category that falls into chronic illness, incarceration, mental health issues, or substance abuse. While there's no contesting the impact of a mother's influence on their children, a father's role has mostly been associated with providing food, shelter, and financial support. But there's more to their importance. There have been staggering percentages of children being brought up without the involvement of their father. Statistics have confirmed the enormous numbers of single mothers raising children, sometimes in poverty and less than ideal conditions. Thankfully, there is a turn in that tide. There, in recent years, many fatherhood educational programs have been initiated, received well, and resulted in positive outcomes. And in spite of the deficits in many of those situations, children have survived and thrived in their development. It has been well documented that fathers matter. Their presence makes a difference in how a child views the world and handles challenges. It's been documented that those children whose fathers have been involved in their lives experience better outcomes. According to the Child and Family Research Partnership at the University of Texas, children who grow up with involved fathers are 60% less likely to be suspended or expelled from school, 75% less likely to experience a teen birth, and 80% less likely to spend any time in jail. They also reported that they are twice as likely to go to college and find stable employment following high school. The Bible contains dozens of scriptures that refer to fathers as an analogy to our relationship with God the Father. Stephen Covey, author of The Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, has coined the sentence, the main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. But what is the main thing when it comes to fathers? In my opinion, um, the main thing is the same as when it comes to mothers, and that's providing the environment for the healthy development of our children, emotionally and socially, as well as physically. The early developmental stages of children affect their lives well into adulthood. The attachment theory that became popularized in the 1950s and 60s proposes that secure attachments establish from birth one's capability of forming healthy relationships and exploring their surroundings. The key is the commitment and consistency of the people with whom those children form secure attachments. As adults, Everything about our character and behavior has a root in someone or something. We are the sum total of all of our experiences, good or bad. If you're listening to this, that means that you have survived your experiences up to this point. Someone in your history has contributed to your being able to navigate all that you have come through so far. Fathers are important in our development, and your significant person may have been your biological father, an adoptive father, a stepfather, or another relative. If a relative was not available, it could have been a neighbor, a teacher, a church member, or a scout leader that served as your father figure. As a motherless daughter, that person or persons may or may not have contributed to the support while you were experiencing mother loss. But during this Father's Day holiday, make a point of seeking out those father figures who nurtured you simply to say thank you. And remember, you are not alone. Have a blessed week.